Okay, so I've talked about a lot of sexualities on this channel. I've talked about being gay, being a lesbian, being bisexual, being pansexual, being trans, being intersex. What else could there be? I don't think there is anything. There just straight up isn't anything else. Unless I'm not thinking straight. Oh wait! Straight people! I think that was my best intro yet. So yeah, if you couldn't tell from that, today we're talking about straight people. Don't worry, I actually do have some nice things to say, because, like, it's not every straight person's fault that straight people are known for, you know, being themselves. Because some straight people are actually really good. Like, come on. And plus, to be fair, if it wasn't for straight people, most of us wouldn't be here, because, like, you know, that's the birds and the bees and the... I don't know what else to say. But, and sure, there are ways for LGBTQ people to have kids as well, but, like, straight people, well, bisexual people can do it too. Like, it's not just a straight thing, you know. I'm wording this horribly wrong. But yeah, let's just get into this video about being straight. Right off the bat, I just want to say it's not easier than being LGBTQ+. And by that I mean, like, dating people. Because, like, a good example is Heartstopper. I'll always be able to use this as an example. So, obviously Imogen is definitely not straight. We can definitely tell that. But right now, we haven't actually had confirmation yet. So, let's just say, hypothetically, that Imogen is straight. She was going out with Ben, and she didn't know that Ben did all that stuff to Charlie. But then, when she started to see what an actual toxic human being Ben really is, and seeing how obsessed he is with Charlie, and then she clicked on, and then she said to Nick and Charlie, like, when they were in the bathroom, it would just be so much easier if I was into girls. Which, I want to take as foreshadowing, but also, I want to take it literal as well, because it's not. Definitely not. Like, I obviously I've never dated a girl, I never will, but, like, I can definitely assure you it's not easier than dating someone of the same gender. Like, you still need to work on the relationship could still be toxic, like, it could not be toxic as well, it could be healthy, but it could be long distance, like, it's, like, in that regard, it's pretty much the exact same as any other relationship. Just, you know, the person's gender is different, and that's all. But yeah, it's not easier than being LGBTQ+. I also want to make this very clear. Dating a trans person does not make you gay. I don't really know, like, what else to say, because trans women are women, trans men are men. And it's totally understandable, like, this is gonna be a bit controversial, but I can totally understand if someone doesn't want to date someone, like, that has a penis or a vagina. Like, I get that. Like, just say, like, a straight person was in love with a trans woman, but he didn't know that she was trans, and then she said, like, I haven't had bottom surgery yet, just say. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, but I can't date someone that hasn't had bottom surgery. I hope that's okay. Like, I totally understand that. That's totally fine. But none of this freaking super straight shit. Like, no. No. That's just an excuse to be homophobic. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I got a bit annoyed there, but that super straight stuff actually genuinely angers me. If you don't know, super straight is people who only date biological, like, women and men. Like, and that's just a transphobic attack, because trans women are biological women, trans men are biological men. Like, that is real, and you can't even deny this, because this is actually backed up by science. So, yeah, don't know what else to say. But I'm gonna move on, because that really does annoy me. Alright, this one, like, okay, so a little, like, thing about this one. I asked a lot of my straight friends, which I surprisingly have a lot of what it's like being straight, and most of them had the same answer, which was no answer at all, because they didn't know how to answer, which actually in itself helped so much more than if they just gave me a real answer. So, straight people don't go through doubts about their sexuality. Yeah, because almost every straight person I asked, they said the same thing. I don't know how to answer this, because I don't know what it's like. So, they don't ever need to think about who they are, they don't need to question who they are, like, you know, the rest of us do. Because, you know, I want to talk about this in a little bit, but being straight is kind of a privilege, really. So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't really know what else to add to that, you know? Like, they just go on life being themselves, while the rest of us have to, like, struggle and sometimes have our lives threatened just because of who we are. Which, you know, sounds kind of bad when I say it out loud. But that's all I have to say about that. Also, adding to that, they don't need to worry about discrimination. You know, like, so I'm sure there's some straight people who get discriminated for other things, but they don't get discriminated for being straight like the rest of us do. Because how many bills and how many like things have passed this last year alone that are trying to make life difficult to be LGBTQ? And then, can you name a single thing that straight people have to worry about? Exactly, because there's none. Like, I genuinely cannot think of a single thing that any straight person has to worry about. Like, not one. Like, I can think of other things that they have to worry about being other minorities. Like, this is gonna sound a bit controversial, but just say a straight black man, like, he has to be worried about discrimination for being black. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, white straight men, they basically have nothing to worry about. But still, straight people as a whole have nothing to worry about. I said a lot of controversial things in this video. I hope people don't get mad at me for this. Okay, like I said earlier, being straight is a privilege, you know? I guess I don't really have anything else to add about that since I kind of said everything, but yeah, being straight is kind of a privilege, you know? Like, I hate to say it, but, like, it's true. Like, straights do have this privilege where, like, they don't have to worry about who they are, they don't have to worry about discrimination, they don't have to think about who they like and what they like, they just know who they are. And it's like, I would also like the option, but I don't have the option. But, yeah, that's kind of it, really. It's just, you know, a privilege. I feel like I also need to say this. It doesn't mean that you have to go out to, like, bars or play sports or pick up girls if you're a straight man. But also doesn't mean you have to cook, clean, and take care of all the kids if you're a straight woman. Like, that is so sexist and stereotypical. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of families where the dad stays home and takes care of the kids and the mom works. Or maybe both the parents don't work and they spend all their time with the kids. Or, you know, maybe the dad hates sports and hates going to bars, but the mom actually does like that. That doesn't change if they're straight or not, which I'm going to get into something like that in a little while. But yeah, none of that it means if you're straight or, you know, not. If you're a dad out there, a straight dad out there, but you actually like to take care of your kids and you don't want to go to work because you want to spend time with them, but your wife wants to go to work and get a break, then that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. I don't see any issue. Also, it's kind of ingrained into society that being straight is the only normal option, you know? Like, I guess I've already kind of added things to this as well, but, like, I don't want to talk about it, but I kind of have to. Like, just say there's, like, a book about a character that has, like, two moms or two dads, and then, like, everyone's like, oh my god, they're pushing the agenda onto our children, ugh. But, like, you're doing the exact same thing. Like, you're doing exactly what you're saying we do, which we do not do, but you're doing that as well. Like, I saw a video of, like, a little boy in, like, a clothes shop, and he touched a bra, and the dad went, that's my boy. What? That's actually kind of gross. That's really gross. And I also saw, like, a newborn baby, it was a girl, and, like, it was wearing a shirt that said, you know, not until I'm 18. Like, ew. Well, that's disgusting. That feels really creepy, and I don't like it, and, like, please burn that shirt. Like, that doesn't even, like, my nephew has a little shirt that says 18 years till my first tattoo, but that's cute. Like, it doesn't mean he's gonna get a tattoo, but, like, it also doesn't mean, like, yeah, like, because I think that one's really weird, you know? Like, straight people are weird. They really are. Because, just imagine if, like, two dads put, like, a shirt on their daughter that said, Daddy's a little princess. People would be like, oh my god, that's disgusting, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, stop it. Stop what you're doing right now. Oh, sorry, I got more heated to that one than I wanted to. Alright, my last point for the video, and I kind of alluded to it, people assuming that someone is gay just because of their interests or personality. Maybe don't do that. Like I said, it kind of, like, goes back to the stereotype one. Like, if you're a straight male and you like to cook and you like to clean and you like to, like, you know, I don't know, paint your nails, it doesn't mean that you're, you know, gay. It just means that you like all those things. You know, actually a good example is, and it's from the show called Southern Charm. There's this one person called Craig, and he paints his middle nail. It annoys me that he doesn't paint the rest, but it's a good example to use because he actually does paint his nail. But please, Craig, I don't know if you'll watch this, but please paint your other nails. It generally does trigger me that you only paint one. But, yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with that. Or if they're, like, a girl liked football, for example, like, She should be allowed to like football. It doesn't mean that she's a lesbian. It just means that she likes football. So stop assuming people's like sexualities or genders based on their interests, please. Because that's really weird. Not as weird as the like 18 thing, but still. Okay, well, that's kind of everything I have to say about being straight. I surprisingly had like more things to say about being straight than most other sexualities, which I don't know if that's a good thing, to be honest. I don't even know how long this video is on for. I'm sorry if it's really long, but I'm going to end it before it gets really long. Let me know if, like, there's anything I missed about being straight, because, like, I do know that a few of you are straight that watch these videos. And, I don't know, please like and subscribe, and I hope that I didn't offend anyone. I mean, not that the straight people can't take it. But I'm Vivi, and I'll see you next time. Bye!